Hello everyone, it's Morita here and welcome back to Undecember. Last time was considered to be an introductory gameplay to this game. This time, I'll explore more into the world and the adventures. First thing first, I'll collect everything I can. That's done. Now I'll continue with the storyline. To pick up where I left off last time, I first need to go to the Poisoned Oasis. That's quite a grim name, by the way. No one in their right mind would want to go there willingly. By the way, I've made a few adjustments to my character's equipped skills. Now she has more effective skills that can be used during fights. Learning to equip skills in this game is not easy by any means. There are tons of combinations that can be done. I just picked out some that are accessible at this point and more suitable to my playstyle. Those flying axes are surely a big help to me during fights. I'll do well to note that skills can also be equipped with something like modifiers. Those can make the skills more powerful. However, finding a suitable one is quite difficult for each skill, and most are not yet unlocked. Doesn't matter that, I'll just make do with what I can get. Keeping this free to play, obviously. And yeah, I equipped better gears too. Look at me move. Here it is, Poisoned Oasis. Nothing interesting has been found so far. These are some weird looking bulls. Are those creatures tied to each other?
Power after being held on by the 12 primary planets as they reached a certain level of mastery. This particular phenomenon was named Zodiac, while those pursuing the mastery of runes were named Zodiac Warriors. And upon mastering the path, they were named Zodiac Masters.
That is somebody I've been looking for.
You have no idea how happy I am to see you. What am I doing here? This scout from Mallow Front came and asked me to accompany him here because he was so scared. I felt sorry for him since these parts are indeed quite rough. That's why I accompanied him, only to get stuck here as well. What should we do? We need your help. You're our only hope.
You need my help? My help you'll get.
Rune Hunter, the dimps almost got me. Investigation? No way, it's a miracle that I'm even alive. Please talk with Captain Poshi if we make it back. I understand the urgency, but I'm nothing more than a guard. Rune Hunter, please don't leave me here. Help me.
The Mallow Front I go, for now.
What? You turned back when Paxo was in front of you because of the scout? You're a competent hunter, but don't you think you're being a bit too kind in this situation? This is an urgent matter. I hope you didn't forget that. Look for Paxo at the Cave of Echoes, near the poisoned oasis.
Chill out, Poshi. Not like I won't go look for him after this. I should continue the mission right away. No dilly-dally. Top tip. If a portal is open to go back to town, use that portal to return to the point where I was.
Hurry up! Hurry up, fool! Don't touch me, you idiot! Here he comes! The Chief Paxo!
Get a grip on yourselves! We will no longer allow the humans to take advantage of us! The wastelands is ours! All Dims will have to remember this. We don't need a Dim who can't even manage his own domain. I have decided to make an example of you. Execute him!
No! Paxo! Paxo! Give me another chance!
Serves him right for flaunting.
Pakuso is one ugly bastard, I'll tell you that. What is that actually? I have no idea. This guy always gives extra treasures. Be sure to eliminate on sight. This speed buff is really a big help. My attack speed and movement speed went off the chart.
Created a device called a runecast to utilize these.
I went back to check out another path. That's all. Am I gonna fight against Bakuso here? I hope that's the case. Boarding fight, Bakuso.
No! How could a puny human...
Oh, what the heck is that giant worm thingy? Titan creature, huh? Does it have a name?
Hunter, you defeated Paxo. You're incredible. By the way, I looked into the bishop who came in contact with Morris, and I found something very interesting. That bishop is a follower of the Redanimo pagans who believe in the revival of serpents. Serpents. I believe that is the evil god who fought against the 12 beings in Trom mythology. But what's more urgent is that they're planning to seize Calicorda Fortress. If Calicorda falls, there will be no line of defense left to stop the vicious creatures from Bellatus. We must stop them at all costs. Will you discuss this matter with Captain Poshi?
Need to talk to this Poshi guy again.
Good work out there. You won't ever have to worry about Sandwalker fees anymore. It'll take some time before the routes are recovered. But once everything is back to normal, you'll be able to use the service whenever you want. I guarantee it. Oh, you heard about the pagans from Lance, right? It's a complicated matter. Let's take some time to think this through. I've been aware of the suspicious activities surrounding Calicorda, but I didn't know it was the pagans. Just like Lance said, if Calicorda falls, the creatures of Bellatus will roam free, and the neighboring region of Aphros Wastelands will suffer. Besides, there's an old rumor about Bellatus. It's supposedly the land of the living dead. although I'm sure rumors are just rumors. Anyway, it's an urgent matter. We can't just sit idle and wait for the Sandwalkers to return. I need your help. There is a secret passage that leads to Calicorda, at the end of Mallow Front. We blocked it off due to creature attacks in the past, but this is an emergency situation. It's a bit annoying since you have to row the ferry yourself, but it's the quickest route available at the moment. Go find Kristen at Calicorda, the captain of the Aphros Knights. Tell him everything about the current situation.
Looks like I'm going to a new town. Calicorda Fortress, he said. No wonder they blocked off this path. Anything could come out of this place.
You're here. Get in. I'll do the rowing. Take a seat and relax. You need some rest after working so hard. No worries. I'm just glad I finally have the chance to help you out. All right, let's get to Calicorda.
Thanks to your efforts against the Wasteland Bandits and the Dimps, Aphros Wastelands will remain safe for now. And the Sandwalkers will return to service soon as well. The waterway to Calicorda from Mallow Front was extremely long. And the air felt eerie throughout the entire trip due to all the corpses that were littered across the empty lots of the waterway. Calicorda is the bastion at the border between Aphros Wastelands and Bellatus, and every rune hunter heading to Bellatus has to go through it. Your true adventure as a rune hunter starts here.
Looks like that was all part of the introduction.
Who goes there? Only authorized personnel are permitted to pass.
What's with all the ruckus?
These people came out from the blocked waterway.
Waterway? You mean the waterway connected to Mallow Front?
Yes, but we didn't receive word about guests arriving. Very suspicious.
It's definitely not normal, but it's fine. Release them.
Good thing the leader is a rational man.
So, what brings you here, Rune Hunter? In short, the pagans are planning to take over Calicorda. But you don't know when they'll be doing it. What you just told me severely lacks plausibility. And all this talk about myths and advent of an evil god? Don't you think it's a bit absurd? Besides, it's not like we've seen any pagans around here. We're already occupied with dealing with the terrors from underground. You rune hunters are all the same. I can't trust people who blindly do anything for money. The gate to Bellatus can only be opened once Calicorda is stabilized. So why don't you help out a bit in the meantime?
At least I came here bringing a warning. Imagine if nobody warns them. I just cleared some secondary objectives there. Nothing important. Going back to the underground right away. No time to rest, huh?
Rune Hunter, it's dangerous to go below this point. We accidentally invaded the terrorist territory as we were expanding the underground prison, and they're quite aggressive. Many ventured down there, but only a few returned uninjured. Please, be careful.
So, the attacks are partly their responsibility. It is a maze down here. What does the fortune buff do?
The people of Tron regarded Bellatus as the cursed lands for a very long time. The main reason behind this belief was due to the strange and unconfirmed stories from Bellatus that scared the people of Tron.
Never expected to face the area boss so early.
Of people coming back from the dead in Bellatus. And sometimes there are stories that link serpents, the 13th primal being, the evil god, as well. This is mainly suspected to be due to the teachings of the Redonomo pagans.
Where the hell are we? I've been struggling to find the exit for hours since entering the underground prison. Don't give me that look. I didn't realize I was so directionally challenged. I was supposed to meet my friend on the first floor of Deep Tunnel, but had I known this would happen, I would have come here with them instead. If you happen to meet Rune Hunter Birder, can you tell him that Lewin is lost in underground tunnel?
There are other rune hunters here as well. I'm starting to think using double-wielded swords is a little bit boring. Maybe I should change to another weapon in the future, perhaps bow and arrow or something. Earthquake buff is pretty awesome too, huh? I'm about to enter a deeper section of the map here. I need to go back. Another boss fight? Who would have thought? This one feels tougher than the previous ones. Now I can go to the other area. There are 2 green mission icons here. One of them must be the Rune Hunter.
ruin is lost. Seeing how many hours have passed, I figured that to be the case. He always has been directionally challenged. I told him to leave with me, but he insisted on being stubborn. He's making me do double the work. Him and his stupid pride. I guess it's a good thing nothing worse happened. To be honest, I was getting a bit worried. Anyway, thank you, Rune Hunter.
Stop interrupting when someone is speaking. These creatures are weird.
Hey, you! Rune Hunter! Can you help me out? I hurt my back while fighting with the Terror. Of all places, it just had to be my back. The pain is just getting stronger, and there's nothing I can do about it by myself. I have the medicine here. Just think of it as a good deed for the day and help me out. Please, my back feels like it's burning. I can finally relax. If you hadn't come along, I would be suffering alone. I know it's a bit sudden, but back when you were helping me, I had a realization that someone I could trust my back to is called a friend. When I think about it, while coming this far, I don't think I've ever been someone who could trust or be trusted by anyone. I'm not sure if any of that makes any sense. Anyway, I said it because I wanted to express my feelings. Do not misunderstand. Thanks to you, I was able to survive. I hope that I can help you in the future, something like that.
Never have I ever thought I would be applying ointments on someone's back down here. These terrors are never ending. Stronger or not, the important thing is I'm able to deal with them. This is the second floor of the deep tunnel. Been seeing a lot of these elite monsters down here. This spell has been my favorite so far. It's so effective. feel like I better go towards the golden icon first. On to the next objective.
We have a big issue, a huge one. Just beyond this is the rumored terror mole, Echidina. Ahem, I did not run away because I was weak. I ran so that I could share this important information with many rune hunters. Someone will have to defeat Echidina. I wonder who will be the glorious hero to do so. I'm really curious. If you happen to run into other rune hunters, let them know that Echidina is here.
I won't shy away from the glory of beating a monster. That is done.
Did you really defeat Echidina? You did? Did you So are you saying that I'm weaker than you? Nonsense. I'm the one that told you that Echidina was here. So it's invalid. Invalid.
Yeah, whatever you say, scaredy puss. Been a while since last I saw those tethered monsters. How deep into the tunnel do I need to go?
I think this is the end for me. My whole body is... I'm not afraid of dying. It's just... What scares me is that there will be no one to remember me, to not be remembered by anyone. I can't die as a fellow rune hunter. Will you please... My name is...
Okay, Ethed, you are remembered. I'm close to the next objective. I just went through all that monsters just to get to the second floor of the prison. What is he doing down here?
I never thought I'd be so happy to see a rune hunter. Lend me a hand. There's this pagan named Soslin inside, and he's been killing all the prison guards on sight. At this rate, all of us are going to end up dead. Please stop him. I'm begging you.
Well, it would be my pleasure. Made a little bit of change before continuing my journey. I found a more suitable skill for me to use. Look at that, isn't that sick? Battling a large mob is starting to drain my shield at a faster rate. They are getting tougher, these monsters. And that Sasulan asshole is defeated.
Thank you, Rune Hunter. We were helpless with both the Terrors and the Pagans attacking us. For some reason, the number of Pagans has been growing out of control down here. We're gonna need reinforcement to control this situation. Please report our situation back to command.
Do I need to return to town? I think I do. Let's just finish exploring this place, just in case. There's still plenty of pagans and terrors to get rid of. The doorway to the next level looks inactive. Guess I do need to return to town after all. Time for the handy portal.
Pagans underground? So everything you said was true. That doesn't make me feel any better about this. It'll be difficult to provide backup, We already have our hands full with the terrorists. I'm sorry, but I need you to handle this. If you're heading to Bellatus, I don't think you have much of a choice.
Not like I have any other commitments to attend to. I just made a mistake. I should have taken that portal I opened earlier. Let's get rid of as many of these pagans and terras as I possibly can. Is it just me, or those flying axes are lighting up the way a little bit? How many cells are there in this prison? Can't imagine who they are gonna stuff in here.
Your eyes are so clear. Do you know of the second coming of serpents? Serpents is the last salvation of this age. Serpents, please revive the dead and lead us into only the faithful. What? You aren't interested? How? How could you not be interested in Serpent's second coming? I will not forgive you. I will never forgive you. I will show you. There will be nothing but eternal death for the unfaithful.
Like I care about your serpents?
You'll see. Even if you don't believe it, Serpents is coming. On the promised day, for those who believe, a new kingdom. For those who do not believe, only judgment.
Come to think of it, that's some sort of prediction or prophecy of the future. Who knows what the serpents might unleash upon the world? Wait a minute. I thought this prison was located underground. How come there are lightnings? Oh, I was going towards the castle wall. No wonder then.
Why are you in such a rush? Pitiful being. Soon, history will be rewritten with the resurrection. March forward towards the new start, citizens of the new empire!
It seems the pagans have already made their move. There are flying monsters as well now. Are those pagans too? Looks like there's a target just on top of these stairs. Of course, there would be people needing help nearby. They've all been run down by the pagans. There are pagans down there too. I need to get there. Looks like there's not much to see here except for some monsters. What was that? Just, oh, that's it?
Pagans! So many of them. What are they doing here? Before they gather more forces?
He managed to utter a few words before eventually dying.
Captain Kristen is absent at the moment. Do you need assistance? So, the pagans are moving along the wall. But the troops cannot be mobilized without the captain's orders. That is the rule. Why don't you go there first to see what the pagans are up to? I'll brief the captain about mobilizing the troops once he returns.
Yeah, leave it all to me. Too bad I lost that portal. Need to walk through all those pagans again. Confinement facility? Normally, this name is used for a place housing people with deadly disease or something. I'm starting to feel a bit underleveled for this. Perhaps I should do some farming runs during my off time. Thank God for my minions to pick up items dropped by those monsters. I would not be able to pick up all without it. Oh, what is this place? Is this the grave robber's hideout? There are truly a tons of treasures here. I'm getting a lot of material from this place. This is awesome. I hope to find more of this. Back to the mission on hand. My shield is having trouble keeping up with the damage they inflict. Perhaps some better gears would help.
Many followers have been sacrificed. Who dares to stand against us? You shall pay for this with your blood!
Looks like the payment is made with your blood.
Don't think that it's over until it really is over.
Another one, huh? This one is much stronger. I indeed feel proud for defeating them. I'm gonna need to find some long-range skill in order to fight better. All my current skills are quite short-ranged. Some time would be allocated for farming after this.
Wait! I am Lovia, heir to the Triad Kingdom. If you don't believe me, take a look at this pendant.
This is a prince?
I just woke up one day to find myself trapped in here. The last thing I recall is embarking on the Bellatus expedition. I do not understand why I'm in prison here. This is absurd. How can a prince be treated like a mere prisoner? I must return to Triad as soon as possible, and hold Aphros responsible for this. I was told that someone is going to come for my aid soon. So please, Rune Hunter, do not tell anyone about what you heard here today. Once I return to the palace, I swear upon my name to repay you for your help.
This is getting interesting. Is there something that the soldier in the fortress not telling me? More to find out later.
Rune Hunter, I've been hearing that the underground waterway has been very noisy these days. My guess is that the pagans may have made their way to the underground waterway. I'm worried about my fellow man there. If it's okay with you, could you go to the underground waterway and deliver the relief supplies to my friends? You may think I'm overcautious, but...
A prisoner mutated? It seems like the plague is spreading in the solitary area. Things are just getting worse by the minute. Looks like we can't delay mobilizing the troops any further. If left alone, they're going to become a bigger threat than the Terrors. However, we must figure out where the pagans are coming from before we can deploy our troops. I need you to take a look into that matter. Rune hunters are good at gathering information, right? Go find out where the pagans are coming from.
More job for me, huh? Guess I will really find out by myself.
Wait, you said you were just at the solitary area. Was the plague already spreading? Isn't it strange that the plague began to spread after you visited the solitary area? How can you prove that you're not working for the pagans? Keeping your silence, huh? Fine. We'll find out soon enough. But let me just give you some advice. Try not to do anything suspicious. It won't do you any good as an outsider.
Doubt me all you want? Looks like it's time to end this episode. More will be discovered soon, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, stay safe. Goodbye.